Hey guys, I'm actually on the camcorder. So last night I went to go and see a kiddie movie. Now, I was planning to see this sucker down in Melbourne. If you've sat through some of my videos I've currently posted on my Melbourne trip, you've seen me show some of the displays they had. What movie am I referring to? Super Mario Galaxy movie. And my mother is so annoyed that I purchased the popcorn bucket. There was two designs, and I thought this one looked much nicer. It was the other one was just like character strips. I thought this was a bit more reminiscent. I should preface this with this. I've not seen the original movie, Super Mario Brothers. I know. So, but I have played a little bit of the game that they actually took the title from. Now, when it came to the look of the movie, it was it's so cute, and the images I've seen of the original, it's very similar. It's almost like they took what they did in the first movie, and pretty much the designs are very similar. One thing I did like towards like the climax is they actually brought when Bowser Jr. was trying to stop Peach and Mario, it turned into the original graphics. I thought that was really like a cute little nod to the fans of actual Super Mario itself. I thought that was a very cute little touch. I thought that was really sweet. Now, a lot of the actors, I did look through the cast list, I've seen in other works. Brie Larson, Chris Pratt, and Donald Glover, of all members of the MCU. Outside the MCU, Brie Larson, I still need to finish her lessons in chemistry with Chris Pratt. Well, I've seen a few. I have sat through a few Parks the Parks and Recreation series. So and then Donald Glover. This is not his first foray into animation. He was the remakes Simba in The Lion King. Of course, I would know that piece of random trivia. And Anya Taylor-Joy, who plays Peach, I specifically have only seen her in Dune 2. With Jack Black, again, not a surprise. I've sat through the Kung Fu Panda series, and I love the Kung Fu Panda series. I think they're fantastic movies. Luis Gassano from the Wednesday TV series is the only thing I've seen him in. And then, of course, you have Chris Pratt, which is the reason why this movie sparked my interest. I will see anything that man's in, especially after Twisters. But it didn't feel, even though I just rattled a bunch of celebrity names, it didn't feel bogged. It felt like organic. I know there's a bit of a controversy with some film buffs that that when you have a celebrity voice, it doesn't feel like they're playing up the celebrity angle. I didn't feel that as much. Yes, it piqued my interest because of Glenn's involvement. Because I'm a fan of Glenn. I probably would have eventually have seen it on video on Apple. So I would have seen it eventually, and I am planning to go and watch Super Mario Brothers. But it didn't feel pandering, which I thoroughly enjoyed. The storyline was so well handled, and especially for a kids movie, you could say that it's a very basic storyline, and it does come off like that. But because it is a kids movie, I pretty much I half expected it, because it is aimed towards much of a child audience. You really did expect that. That was just my brother's girlfriend. It's a little bit of a basic story. The basic story is Princess Lagana. Let me pull up my IMDb. You know I don't edit this stuff. Rosala is kidnapped by Bowser Jr. and the Stars try to get her back, but they sort of use the brothers as sort of and sort of. Peach finds out that Rosalie has been kidnapped, and she tries to rescue, which I think is great for young girls to see, that boys can do exactly what a guy can do. A girl can go and save the princess. She's not just a damsel in distress. She's not the damsel. She's not the person that is in the cage. She can actually get out there and actually go and save someone. I thought that was a really nice angle. And the way they brought each of the characters in, and the sort of, I think, a little bit of the way that Bowser goes through his journey is quite sweet. From sort of being on the brother side, and then when he gets in with his son, he sort of changes. I thought that was really really cool thing to see. But the movie overall was so well handled, and I thought, if you love the games, I would have to, like, I've played, in terms of the Mario series, I have played Mario 64, or Super Mario 64. I played a little bit of the Galaxy. I've played one other, so I'm not like overly familiar with these characters. I know, bad reviewer. But what I knew of the characters, you could go in with a basic understanding of the characters. You don't have to know everything about these characters. You just go in and have a fantastic time. I went in without seeing the original Super Mario Brothers movie, and I was managed to follow the story pretty well. So have you sat through Super Mario Galaxy? please write down in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe.